everything working? I hope so.
I hope so.
Let me know if the BGM audio is too loud. Okay? Hi there, hi there.
No.
Sorry we're a little late. We had to grab a few things. Let's say hi to a few people. Hello, El Terra Porteño. Hi, Zach. Hi, Gascan. Hi, Zactan. Hi, Troy. Hi, Dumpling. Hello, hello. Alright. Let's do our intro, shall we?
Yeah, okay. Hello everyone, my name's Yuki Estrella.
And I'm Yuna Estrella of...
Duo.
Leveling.
We are twin adventuring guild masters here at the Atlas Adventuring Guild.
And we are excited to adventure with you. Yay!
Yay! Today's quest is Azatsu.
Yes.
Which is just a chatting stream while we do other things on the side.
Yes.
Right?
Also, hi Altia. How are you doing? So today's topic is LARPing and medieval weaponry.
Yeah, go ahead, say it again. Sorry, I interrupted you. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry,
I interrupted you.
Today's topic is LARPing and medieval weaponry. This is something that we're kind of passionate about. As you can tell from our clothing, we are quite the experts, right?
Yeah. I'm a knight. Yuna's a mage. Mages still need to learn how to use things just in case they run out MP. So I've been training Yuna here and there. Oh, we forgot to train today.
Oops.
Eggs are aside for bacon.
Yeah. Can you explain what that means?
Okay, so eggs are aside for bacon means exercise, right? So we forgot to do our exercises.
Honestly, we were a little too preoccupied with our fridge today, so...
Yeah, we got a new fridge. Yay!
Yay! No more expired food, which I have a story to tell about the fridge later on.
Also, it's stainless steel, so it's going to help the resale value of the guild.
Yes. Also, hi, Brainrot. Okay, so let me start with our fridge fiasco. So, as some of you may have known, based on the stream last week, our fridge went out on Monday, and then it finally died. So all our food got spoiled, right? I had to toss out a lot. Like, almost $100 worth of groceries at least. Well, we threw it in the trash can outside, and you know, I put some rocks on top, because I said, you know what? Those trash pandas, they're not going to get to our trash. I'm not going to let them have free food. Lo and behold, in the middle of the night, I hear some, like, basically a huge thump. Boom, boom. Against the side of the guild house. The guild hall. And I didn't think about it until recently, and I took a look inside the trash can. All the food is literally gone. The spoiled food.
Wait, seriously? Seriously?
Yeah. So the raccoons, they must have picked up the rocks and tossed them to the side. I thought those rocks were going to keep them away. Like, to weigh down the trash can lids. But they must have gotten in. They're pretty sneaky, those trash pandas. But yeah.
Speaking of trash pandas, I think there was like a really funny image I drew of us as trash pandas.
Yes! I always eat expired chips, so that's what Yuki drew me with.
Go find it, hold on.
Raccoons are very crafty where food is involved. Probably a starving guildmate. Could be. So yeah, that's what happened. And we did get a new fridge. We were really worried that the temperature wasn't kind of settling to the right temp, but I think it's doing well. I was worried I was gonna have to return it.
Okay, so here's a link to an image of us as trash pandas. I drew it for a friendo's birthday. Sadly, she has graduated.
But good friend.
She also has a penchant for eating expired food. We have a penchant for eating expired food. So I thought, what better way to celebrate than with this image?
Yes. Oh, Ryu Narukami asked, favorite weapon you wish you could handle?
For me, I would like to handle bows.
Bows?
but I'm not very good at aiming.
Not really a good shot.
Yuna, however, actually knows how to shoot a bow, and she owns a LARP bow.
So, I guess on the topic of LARP, and to answer your question, one weapon I wish I could handle a little better, maybe an axe or mace.
Well, I do have an axe. I do not have a mace.
And we can get into the
I have a
nitty-gritty
as
as to why I want to handle the mace and axe better. It's because they're heavy weapons. And we'll tell you later on why heavy weapons are OP. Anyways, first of all, I bet people are wondering what is LARPing, right? Yuki, can you tell us what the acronym for LARP means?
It means live action role playing.
Yes. And there's like several different subsets that are very similar to LARP. Right?
Yes.
You got... What is it called again? One where they actually fight with steel weapons. Oh, I remembered the acronym for that too. SCA.
Yeah.
So it's like armored steel combat is very similar.
So I looked up SCA and it said sudden cardiac arrest, which can happen if you're hitting too hard. So
SCA is Society for Creative Anachronism, and that is where you fight each other using almost live weapons. They're just blunt, but you have to wear the metal armor with it.
Otherwise, it's gonna hurt you.
Yeah.
We do have real metal armor for gauntlets, I think, and I think a shoulder pad. That's about it. Shoulder gauntlet.
You take a lot of hits. You get bruised a lot more with SCA. Now, LARPing, on the other hand, there's like a vast... There's different types. So, live-action role-playing is not necessarily restricted to just medieval. You can kind of have a sci-fi, apocalyptic, whatever setting, even like a Star Wars Jedi setting, right? So Gascan said, apparently my saying Hail Hydrate came from an SCA group in Georgia where it gets hot in the summer. If one person says it, everyone calls it back and drinks water. That's actually a good idea. Hail Hydrate.
I agree.
Hail Hydrate. Actually, let's hydrate right now. Hail Hydrate.
Use the chair here, and I have Mountain Dew with me. Baja Blast.
That's not hydrating.
Fine, I have water. I'll drink water.
A lot of military training is LARPing. Yes, in a way. So, like I said, live action role playing, you can, it doesn't have to be limited to a medieval setting. It can be whatever. So,
I've seen post-apocalyptic LARPs, sci-fi LARPs,
military LARPs with airsoft rifles. Literally,
I've also seen gothic LARPs, like where you're paranormal investigators. I've also seen like Harry Potter and stuff, right? There's like a LARP that takes place in a castle and you pretend to be at Hogwarts.
Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that. So basically, live action role playing is like basically you role play in real life with props. Real things. It's not just, most people think role play is online forum role playing.
Yeah, for this one you actually have props and stuff that you use.
Yes. Hi, Blue Bottle.
Have to move around.
Let me put some lotion on my hands. They're super dry. 1 second. So we've been in, I want to say a few, like at a convention we went to, there was one, but it wasn't super story based. There's different types.
Gen Con, right? Because Gen Con's the biggest convention
tabletop
for
convention.
Dungeons and Dragons and tabletop gaming. You guys should go.
We've been to it.
Been there
a few
couple times.
Yeah, it's a little expensive for us to go.
Yeah, we gotta get plane tickets and stuff.
Yeah, hotel, plane tickets, but it's been really fun. The the whole time that we've been there. But we did our first LARP in there because they offered a little maze run where you borrowed weapons. And also, too, with LARP, I guess also Boffer, right? Boffer.
Boffer combat.
You usually use softer weapons. You don't use the steel weapons like in SCA. So, for example, a lot of the weapons that Yuki and I have for LARP is foam weapons. And they make some amazing foam weapons.
To be exact, it's called, like, polyurethane foam, I think.
Yeah, polyurethane. And, they look almost like real swords. And it's really cool.
Let me see if I can find, there's one site that I like. There's actually a couple sites I like shopping from. I'm gonna look at them in chat.
It doesn't have to be swords. They have daggers. They have arrows tipped with
fireballs.
They have fireballs. They have hammers. They have bricks. Anything you could use as an object to hit people with, you have it. Also, Imp Xander, hello. I think I heard a thing go off.
Oh my god, so I'm just looking at the Callum Seal site. They have a bottle, a LARP bottle that you can put like custom labels on. They have a fish.
Oh, nice.
They have fish. You want to smash them with a fish? You can do that.
Yeah, or bread. You can smash them with a loaf of bread.
I see an anvil here. Damn, I kind of want it. Someone come get me this.
Yes.
The anvil.
So there is several websites, like, for the US, I think the major one is Kalamazoo and Medieval Collectibles and Epic Armory for North America. And that's where we get a lot of our stuff. But of course, you can get a lot of things off of Etsy.
Actually Canadian.
Oh, Canadian, sorry. Actually, Canada has a big LARPing community.
They are really big.
Yeah, you Canadians are intense. They actually have a huge festival every year that is dedicated to literally LARPing. And it's so
Are you talking
cool.
about Bicoline?
Yeah, Bicoline.
Bicoline.
Also, hi, Kevin.
How am I gonna Bicoline?
Yes, Dumpling, Bicoline. Okay, Dumpling, we're gonna go with you. All the guildmates, we're gonna meet up in Canada, and we're gonna go LARPing, and you're gonna let us beat the shit out of you.
I don't think that's how it works.
Just kidding. We need you as meat shields. But it's so cool.
So this is Bicoline right here. Like, Bicoline's so cool. They have an actual village.
Right, they have a village that you can kind of be in. But I actually watched a video about Bicoline. Like, they have a few rules.
Several.
Like, for if you want to shower, there is a river, but you have to use biodegradable shampoo and soap. Which is fair. You want to keep the environment nice and clean, right? Happy Super Mario Brothers Day! Happy Mario Day! Yeah, but, anyways. So, like, someone had mentioned earlier, Zach, maybe? You like bows, right? Actually, when we LARP, I use bows. Because they don't really have magic in the LARP that I go to. It's very... tech. So, I actually use a bow as my main. And, so the bow is...
healers! We do
have healers. Yeah. But the bow is a little different than your typical archery bow. First of all, it's like a really low pound draw, like 20 pounds max. And, depending on the LARP, they're going to allow you with different phone tips. You can make your own. I have ones I bought, and they're a round tip, so I can use that as well. Or you can use beanbags if you're cheap. Like beanbags made out of socks, essentially.
I've seen, like, if you don't want to use a bow, you can use beanbags in LARP. So sometimes when Nina's feeling lazy, she'll just chuck them.
Yeah, I have like
it counts as archery.
A satchel of beanbags.
Yes.
For when I'm lazy, because I only have 6 arrows. I don't really want to lose them. We also do this in the woods. You
Yes,
can
we
LARP
legit
kind of
use-
wherever, but our LARP in particular uses like a wooded area.
So that's why she sometimes uses socks, so that way she doesn't lose her arrows.
Yeah, if it's really wooded, I'll use the socks instead of arrows. And the thing
Also,
is,
Ryu Narukami said, "Congrats on 12K subs."
what 12K? No way!
Yo!
No, when did we hit 12K? I wasn't even keeping track.
Either. Bye.
Nice. Look, we're gonna have to stuff you all into the guild hall somehow. Maybe we'll have to get an expansion.
Yes, I'd be down for guild arting for LARP. Let's do Beagleine. Beagleine!
We'd have to make a trip to Canada.
Or yeah, let's do Beagleine.
That'd be so cool, though.
Oh, what were you saying about your kit, though?
Oh yeah, so, like I said, certain LARPs, speaking of weaponry, they will have to weapon check your weapons, right?
Yeah,
Because
just like
some
when
of
you
the
go to
foam
conventions.
is super dense, right? So
Can't
if
hit with
you, why are you leaning into me?
Because I love you!
No, get away from me. Stop it. Ugh. You made me lose my train of thought.
Talking about weapon checks, okay?
Oh, yeah. So, not all foam is created equal. There's a lot of people who try to get away with those Halloween costume foam weapons, and they break so easily, and they're not really padded. You're not weak to infection? No! I'm not weak, just disgusted. Disgusted! By Yuki. So we do weapon checks as well. Different LARPs have different rules.
I'm dumping lots of links in the chat just in case you guys want to get gear. So this is where we usually get them, we get cloaks from here.
I got my cloak off of Etsy.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, Felon Fair is pretty good too.
Oh my god, they have a baguette that's just, that has a blade inside.
What?
You heard me. Look at that.
A baguette? I want to hit
Baguette
people
with
with
a
a baguette. Also, hi Corey. Hi John. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah. I get a lot of stuff off of Etsy too, as far as costuming. I have a water bottle holder. I know that's not really medieval, but so that way I don't die.
But the water bottle holders that we have, they actually attach to your belt, and they look medieval because they're made out of leather.
Yeah, yeah. I have like a really heavy duty belt that I use.
Yeah, I have a double wide belt. I'll have to show you my LARP gear. I can actually find a picture. I know I posted.
And then as far as armor for when you LARP, you can wear whatever, you know, as long as, so our LARP, if it's real armor, it counts as real armor. If it's fake, it's going to be like leather armor.
So this is actually my kit. I do have actual steel in mine, so I do get a bonus. That's actually my armor right here.
I run something lighter so I don't die.
The reason, well, also because in LARPs, right, you have classes. My class is actually a tank. I'm not an attacker, guys. I know it's a shock. There's a reason.
I'm an archer.
It's because we are low on tanks. So I'm like, I'll be a tank. I can wear big armor. So I wear, like you see in the picture, a giant cuirass. It's not full steel because I would not be able to move. But it's partial steel and mostly leather.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have shoulder pads in the shape of a wolf because I'm extra like that. And as you can see, I have other pieces of armor, like for my legs, for my wrists, for my thighs. And those are actually made out of lightweight plastic that is used in movies. You too.
It's a little pricey.
It's very pricey. Here, I'll link you the site. That's where I get my plastic armor from. It's really, really good. It's pretty impact resistant. I actually have a few sets of the shoulder pads because I like to change out things.
I'm sad because one of the shoulder sets got ruined in the flood. So I'm sad about that.
How did it get ruined? Like,
was it the rust? There's some rust on it.
Oh no, it's we can say that's just like historically accurate now.
Yes.
But anyways,
the etched multi-plate.
Oh, that's sad. Oh, the.
Oh wait,
okay.
No, it's the smaller ones.
So it's like the single. It's not articulated.
Not articulated. Yeah. It's sad because I had it in the dark metal, like it's weathered. They don't sell it anymore.
No, they should sell it. Why?
Which one is it?
Hold on.
What the multi? Oh,
here.
the One Piece. One Piece.
Yeah, One Piece is
So I actually had it in the dark steel. So it looked a little more weathered, but I also have the regular steel.
I personally like
But the dark steel was the one that got, and I'm sad.
It's okay. You can still wear them. Like I said, it just adds to the authenticity.
You can really wear whatever armor you want when you.
Yeah.
Extreme.
And yeah, and as you, good night, Potato Cancer. And as you can see, right, there's a giant belt in the middle of my pick, where my folds are connected to. The folds are the thigh plates, right? So on my belt, I have a shit ton of pouches. Literal shit ton. And my barbell holder. I literally have, belt bags all over. Because in LARP, right, you literally have to carry your weapons. And I use a sword and a shield.
How many weapons do you have on you? Sword, shield.
A dagger.
Oh, what, how long of a sword?
I forgot, but it's a one-handed sword. Because I can't use a two-handed sword. With a shield. It's against the rules. But yeah, I use a shield, a one-handed sword, and I have a shorter one-handed sword. So that's why I have a dual sword hanger on the side. And I have a dagger. Yeah, like a throwing dagger. And then I also have my skill book in the back, because just in case I need to research my skills. Because yes, you can have skills in LARP where you have to act out certain things to do certain rituals. I have a ritual where if someone is wearing my my crest, I can pull out a flag and wave it in the air and everyone gets a buff. So it's actually pretty funny. We go together with friends, right? So we're actually, our backstory is we're part of a company. And we are from, a Viking, kind of Sparta, country. So I'm the regiment leader. And, we have a paladin in our company as well. And then there's Yuna, who's an archer ranger.
And then we have a healer.
Yeah, and then we have a healer. So, yeah, I gave everyone in our company an armband, and I also give them a little sigil, which I got custom made out of leather. If I ever find it, I'll have to show it to you. But it's custom made and out of leather. Paid some money for it, so everyone can hang it on their belt. We all kind of dress the same, too, with the maroon tunic.
Yeah, we have colors that we have. You don't our LARP in particular, it has different rules. But for us, we love backstory stuff, so
yeah,
we're extra.
Yeah, so our platoon has a maroon tunic, and then we all mainly wear black armor. So I'm the tank. The paladin is the secondary tank because I need a secondary tank to cover the my other side. And they also can heal, and the paladin can also buff me. If I get buffed, I have the second most HP in the whole entire LARP.
Which is really funny.
How cool is that? It's funny. So yeah, for weaponry, I either use a sword and shield, or if I'm feeling spicy, I will actually use a spear. But I'm not allowed to use a spear and a shield because apparently that's cheating.
It could be.
But let me tell you this: the spear and the shield were the most common weapons actually used in the medieval age because reach is king.
Right. So if you got short arms, you're kind of screwed. That's why you become an archer, right? Also, Dinadoro, thank you so much for commenting. Man, this stream is relaxing. Almost therapeutic. I'm glad you enjoy it. Yeah, so longer arms equals better reach, and that is better, too. Also, speaking of real medieval weaponry, you know how at the start I had mentioned, mace axes being something that I want to learn, right? I could. The reason being is back in the medieval ages, everyone had a sword. The sword is as common as a gun. Right? So when you have knights in full suits of armor, usually the sword is not going to cut it. That's not what's going to wound your enemy, right?
Because they're all wearing like thick leather or plate.
Yeah, thick leather or plate. You know, that the slashing motion is not going to cut it. And so, you know, how you actually injure people is with blunt weapons. So, Morning Star, a mace, an axe, heavy hitters that crush the armor and do injury that way. Hence why, you know, my pet peeve for RPGs is when, the women have those boob chest plates. Chest plates molded to their actual boobs. Right? Really unrealistic. Because the moment they fall, that cutout is just gonna hit them right in the sternum. And it's not gonna be pleasant. So really, the more accurate armor would literally be like flat. Flat is justice in this case. Right?
For sure.
Just like you.
Listen, I am flat so I can wear armor.
My local Renaissance fair also said that spears also benefited from being easy to manufacture.
Yeah,
yes.
it takes up less steel than swords.
Yeah, you literally just stick it on a wooden done.
Also, I will also say that spears are more lightweight than swords. Generally. Because it's like wood versus like shit ton steel. So being flat is a defensive choice.
Yes. So I should not wear my boob armor? Dumpling, I want to see your boob armor. I want to see it.
You can show it to us.
Yes. Flat armor is bad though. Rounded armor, yes. As far as the chest area anyways, like you literally do not want like ball-shaped chest. Pointy stick definitely. So that's why like I said, blunt weapons are very well regarded. So like we said, different LARPs have different rules. Ours is a kind of a mix of different settings. You can essentially be any fantasy setting that you want, but it is kind of fantasy based. So no modern guns or anything. Except for flintlocks, I do believe. Right?
Flintlock rifles.
And for our LARP in particular that we go to, it's lightest touch. So you're not aiming to physically beat the crap out of your opponents. It's literally
Yeah.
as soon as your weapon touches them,
Counts as a hit.
counts as a hit. So, I remember one time I was actually allowed. I was NPCing for a little bit because we do have NPCs, and PCs. So, if you take turns being an NPC, you get to play monsters, which is really cool. You get to have different abilities and stuff.
You also get EXP too.
Yeah, you get EXP, a double EXP. But so I was volunteering as an NPC one time, and I think we were a giant centipede or giant spider. Like it was like a multi-monster. It was really cool. So they gave me this big axe. It is taller than me. I'm like, what the heck? How am I supposed to use this? I was just like flailing around with it, and I think I actually hit someone in the face. I felt so bad, but thankfully, since it's like
Lies touch.
foam, Lies touch, I just scream, "Oh my god, I'm sorry," and then like move on. Thankfully they weren't hurt or anything like that. They're like a 3-foot tall axe. Wait a minute, I'm taller than 3 feet.
We're 5'5", excuse you.
I'm taller than 3 feet. Yeah, so it's really cool if you're able to also volunteer as an NPC too, because people have to play NPCs. They have to play the monsters that you attack. And for our LARP, we had different props to represent. Really neat.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have storylines too. It's really cool.
Custom storylines. There's been instances where there's been people who can get custom shops and everything too.
Yeah, titles and things like that.
Sky's the limit.
I think one of the last LARPs that we've gone to, we haven't gone to one in a long time.
Very long time. We've been too busy.
I've been so busy
Streaming
with you guys, but one of them was it was towards the end of a large towards the start of a large conflict, and I think we got teleported to basically a ship on the enemy's side. I think.
Yep.
And we snuck in.
It was just I think
4 people.
One veteran person, and then
Us.
Then us, like our little group of 4.
Yes. And it was everyone else went the other way, and this is within a group of, I want to say almost like 15 player characters. So most of the player characters went off on another adventure, but we snuck into the ship, and we got. So that was a lot of fun. Or when we were stuck in a dungeon.
I can actually tell you what happened. That so yeah, we were in a little rowboat and we had to go up onto a large ship. And the reason why we had the veteran character is because they're a veteran seafarer.
Yeah.
Like sailing is their thing. Because none of us have any experience, like, you know, like skills, like in sailing. So we would, if we tried to do anything, we would have a disadvantage because the GMs decide, oh, you're gonna have advantage or disadvantage. And that'll determine like encounters. So we stuck onto the boat and we had to get up. It was a very tall climb. I went first because I'm the tank, right? I had to go up first. And so we didn't actually RP ourselves getting on top of the boat. Or, you know, we didn't, like, physically climb on top of, like, a platform, but we just, like, said it out loud. Apparently, I did not make it. I instead fell. And Yuna had to move out of the way, or else she would get crushed.
Yes. So, some of the stuff, like the chances, like being able to climb up a boat to ladder, we use rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah. So high tech.
High tech.
But like actual sailing skills or in-game skills?
In-game skills. So a lot of this is in-game skills. But we do have, like, representations of being on the ship. So, like, a certain area would be...
Yeah, like a platform. So we got onto the platform, and then we alerted our forces, shit was going down. We're getting chased from behind. That's what we did.
And the flags in the sky weren't our army, it was the big bads.
Yeah, I failed my acrobatics check, pretty much. That's kind of hard, yes.
And like I said, different LARPs, different rules.
Yeah. And like I said, we do LARP in the woods, and there's actually like hills and stuff that we had to traverse down.
Yeah. Yeah, so and also too, like, you get overheated really easily.
Really easily in the summer, oh my god. And like the LARPs that we go to are multi-day affairs. So some people just camp out in tents. And we do have bunk beds and cabins and stuff. I don't think we've actually stayed overnight.
No, we haven't.
We've only done one-day affairs.
Right, but some LARPs are not as high-tech. Like, our LARP was lucky. We essentially rented out the place. But some LARPs, you know, all you got is a little porta potty.
There's also, like, some LARPs that take place in a castle, and you actually, like, sleep in the castle.
Which is really cool.
There's some LARPs who are like, okay, you guys are just gonna go camping, and you're not allowed to use, like, modern shit, so gotta go get yourself a medieval tent. It's pretty fun.
Or, like, those LARPs that are 24-hour LARPs, so you can literally get attacked at night.
I would love to do one of those, though.
No, I like to sleep. I need my sleep. I would be so upset if I was attacked in the middle of the night. I do believe the Etsy shop that we link Bell and Fair, they actually host a big LARPing event every year.
Oh.
It's pretty cool because they have like 3 different armies that you can join, and you guys like essentially battle each other. It's really neat. If I can.
I linked their store, but I didn't know about the LARPing event.
Yeah, it's huge.
Yeah, ours actually is very story heavy.
There's different ones. Weekend Warrior is what it's called. And it is...
Would they allow, say, campfire cooking? Yep.
Yeah, they probably would. So this is what I'm talking about, Weekend Warrior. I wonder if I can find a video about it, because, like, it looks really epic. Weekend Warrior LARP. You can kind of see, this is 7 years old though, so I think they have like better setup nowadays. That's a really old video, but it kind of gives you an idea of what people wear and the weapons they have. It looks very
wow, this one has like rentals, and you can rent a tent.
Yeah.
Rent a full kit.
Yeah, some LARPs are really strict on costume-wise. Like, you can only wear certain things.
We don't have a fancy tent. Oh, what was it? Shoot, I closed D2.
Sounds like they focus more heavily on the role-playing part than the HEMA-esque combat. Yeah, I think if you're looking for HEMA-based, you can go with the SCA.
Also, Sponge in the Shoe, hello!
Hello!
We've also been to medieval festivals as well. And we usually kit out in our armor. Because we also kit out in our, like, company studs, we tend to get noticed. They're like, oh my god. Oh, and also, like, part of our kit is also kind of based on, like, what, Gondor? Gondor stuff. So, like, if we're feeling lazy, we'll just throw in a green cloak and say that we're the rangers from Gondor.
Yeah.
Actually, I should tell you guys about, like, my experience at a medieval fair that I went to in 2022. So we all went to a medieval fair in 2022. It was in October, so it's like decent weather to wear armor. So I was decked out in my heavy armor and stuff. And so at these medieval fairs, they usually have like little LARPing tournaments. I entered one. Yeah, so like there was a bunch of kids with tunics and swords. And let me tell ya, I beat them all up. I had no mercy. You didn't saw the carnage. I did it so that way I could win. Okay? You Guildmates should be proud of me.
Little kids. You also beat up some kids in a Beyblade contest at AX one year.
I did. But the reason why I wanted to win was so I could kiss a lady's fat hand. Because, you know, they at these medieval, like, events, right? They always have, like, a regent lord or lady and, like, a king and queen's court. That's what they usually always have. So I beat them up. So I could, get recognized. There were a few adults doing it, too. And I think there were, like, 1 or 2 veterans, but I still won. Because, you know, dueling. Ha ha ha!
I mostly participate in the archery stuff, but I'm not that good, unfortunately.
And here's what I kind of look like in my gear. It's very bulky on me because it's meant to be bulky, right? You don't want to be, like, dressed in thin shit. Is basically what's happening. So there's me kissing one of the lady knight's hands. And I also had to kiss the queen and the princess and stuff. Here's the lady's hands.
I love how most of the shield is blocking you.
So yes, I have a giant shield. The shield's very important because I use it to block. It's very tiring though to use it for long extended periods of time. But I use the shield then because I'm like, damn, I'm not gonna survive if I don't.
There is a tower shield that one of our friends has.
Yeah.
And it
covers the entirety of us. I can find
pretty much covers everything but our head. I have a giant shield. It says Yuki showing off her giant shield. Obvious. That is gorgeous armor. Yeah, it is.
It's my true kit.
Some of it is leather, some of it is steel, some of it is plastic.
Okay. I did find a good picture of some of our shields and stuff, by the way. And we do have to maintain our weapons.
Yeah, so
just in general.
So with a lot of the foam-based weapons, you actually have to put latex on it. So after every session, I'm usually in charge of maintaining everything. So
yeah, I posted a picture of the maintenance stuff that we do.
Yeah, I do the maintenance. So usually I just spritz some of that spray onto the shield and then wipe it with usually with my hands, and then I'll wipe it off with a cloth. So that's just some of our swords and our shields right there. We have we have a slight problem. We have a lot.
We have way more than that.
But in that LARP bag, that sword bag. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 in there. So 2 of those are Yuki's, 2 of those are mine. So I fight with a short sword and a one-hander. For close range combat. Ugh, my eyes are watering. I'm sorry. My eyeballs.
Yeah, so I didn't wear my fur cloak because it was too hot. So I settled for a basically a tunic hood. It's very nice because it protects my neck from the leather rubbing up against it. yeah, you can see that's you saw me in the flesh, kinda kissing and smooching a lady. That's right, guys. I get more action than you.
Oh my gosh. Yuki, no.
Yuki, yes.
I heard LARP. Which ones are we talking about today?
Amtgard. I have heard of Amtgard.
I've heard of
Chicago.
Flexing on chat. I know, Yuki's so mean. How do I get to be the medieval lady who gets her hand kissed? I don't know. You need to be a damsel in distress, monkey. Maybe Yuki will fight on your behalf.
You should get kidnapped by a dragon too. That'd be great.
It should have been me, not her. Just imagine like a guildmate, like a damsel wearing a veil, and Yuki pulls back the veil to reveal her face after fighting and winning the maiden's hand, and it's literally the face of a guildmate. Yuki goes, "Oh, do not want."
The guildmate's like upset that I didn't kiss their hand.
The guildmate's like, "Are you gonna kiss my hand?" And he goes, "No, thank you."
Yuna also does have the same armor as I do, except it doesn't have steel because she doesn't need steel. I get the bonus armor.
Yeah, I don't like steel.
And I think it's a half cuirass instead of a full. Because mine goes around the back.
Yeah. Also, to get into all that armor, it takes forever. Ugh.
I have to have Yuna help me.
Yes.
And I had to help Yuna. And that's why I kind of have my belt bags like pre-assembled. So I just have to yank it up on my waist.
I can be the villain who captures a guildmate that can be rescued. And then Dumpling
cracker gear.
The reason why Dumpling is villain is because you ate his cousin.
No! It's a revenge story. Are you gonna send like a dumpling dragon after me? If so, can you please make it pork flavored?
I'll take the fall. But yeah, LARPing is a lot of fun. It's a good way to get your exercise though, because you have to think like the armor that you wear if you wear a lot is like at least 20 pounds.
That's what I wear. Also, some of the members in our LARP, they go up in full steel.
Yeah, someone had chainmail one time. And the trick about chainmail is it's super heavy. I think I even tried it.
Very oily.
I almost died. It was so heavy. But the thing is, you have to essentially use the belt to hold up the chainmail. So what we did is I basically took the chainmail shirt on the person and I lifted it up. So like I'm holding the shoulders. And then they quickly put their belts on as tight as they can. And then you let go. And so the belt holds the chainmail up. That's how it does. How you're supposed to do it.
Yeah, and then you also need Gambison under because the chainmail can actually pinch you. And it's very oily.
Yeah,
you literally have to douse that thing in oil to make sure it doesn't rust.
Yeah, you don't want all that weight on your shoulders. You're right. So that's why you use a really, really hefty belt. You tighten that as tight as you can.
Gambison? Gambison? Gambison.
Yuki's like, how do I say it? Also, why aren't the alerts showing? I think the stream element spot is...
What did we miss?
Sorry, the alerts aren't showing up. One second.
Do you even have alerts, put onto your...
Yes, I do! Try. Oh, actually, we got new alerts from Mundi, right? We have yet to set them up.
Yeah, we gotta set them up.
We need to set them up.
And I wish we could do, like, real-life streams, because then we could actually show you, like, combat, stuff.
Oh, that would be cool.
Because we learned how to do combat stuff, like fight. I know how to fight with a shield and sword, like the proper stances and stuff. And then, yeah, I also, like I said, I use a spear sometimes. I like it because of the reach, so they can't hit me. but in your LARP, I forgot to mention this. Magic, if it hits you, it goes through. Nothing, like, it penetrates. So, the reason why I switch to sword and shield is because when I usually use a spear, the GMs are like, oh no, she has a spear out. Time to put all the magic casters as monsters and just pelt her with magic. Because I would just pick off all the monsters otherwise.
Yeah. Do SCA count as LARPing? I think it does. Yeah. Any type of roleplay. And I remember one time in our LARP, since magic goes through everything, including shields, there was this one point where Yuki and our friend who was the paladin, a fire-breathing dragon popped out. And so the fire counts as magic, right? So they just gave up. They're like, you know what? Our shields are weighing us down. They threw down their shields.
Yeah, we threw away our shields.
Yeah. So sometimes we do that.
Yeah, we threw away our shields because it's like, it's a dragon. The fire does penetrating damage. We were just being slow by carrying it.
Yeah, it was cumbersome.
Yeah, and I actually think that we got trapped in that scenario because we got cut off by people.
So hi Dan, you're not late. It's all good. If you ever think about using a whip and LARP, be careful. That stuff still hurts. Got banned from using mine. Yeah, a lot of LARPs will not allow whips, I think, because...
Or flails.
Whips or flails. Because it's hard to control the strength.
Where it goes.
Where it goes, yeah. So, they prefer, weapons that you can control more. Like I said, usually a lot of them is light touch.
Sometimes we do that, like... What do you mean? I didn't mention poop, I swear!
No, you just did.
What? Just now? When did I mention poop?
Just
no.
now.
Oh my god. No, it's gas cans' fault.
Also, Sandra, hello.
Also. Doo-doo. Listen! That doesn't count! How fucking dare you! I will say, though, it's really hard to go to the bathroom in your armor. You do have to de-armor yourself before you can go to the bathroom. Yes, Ken, I hate you. Go away. Go away!
Who mentioned?
Man,
well, you did mention going to the bathroom. And it is really annoying.
It is, because you have to de-armor. I can't actually really sit on chairs very well in my armor. In my full armor, anyways.
Sandra said, this is my first time being here. Ah, welcome. We are Yuki and Yuna, twin Vtubers, and Guildmasters here at Atlas Adventuring Guild. I hope you have a good time while you're here. We're just kind of chatting, doing some, discussion on medieval things and LARPing. Does the armor pinch?
That shouldn't be pinched. If you have a cod piece, yeah.
The cod piece should
protect it.
Protect
the goods. Yeah.
I think it depends on if if it's tight or not. Like, you really do have to tighten the armor, otherwise it'll come loose. Like, I know my bracers that I wear, I essentially have Yuki like tug real hard so that way it doesn't like undone. Big Naruto fan. Hello.
Hello. Okay, my new format C is called a poopy suit. I just like giving you two a hard time. Yes, Cad. Please.
But is the poopy suit brown? I want to know.
Oh.
You need one of them flaps that can open on the butt, like one of those school pajamas. Hey, You know, have you guys ever, they do make adult pajamas that have, like, little footies and a butt flap. I'm jealous of you guys that can be well. Women
Also,
can't do that.
You might want to add to my, uniform, my LARP uniform.
What?
A butt cape.
Butt cape?
Like kind of what I have.
Like a waist cape?
Yeah, like a waist cape.
I forgot what the official term for it is.
I forgot what it's called too, but they look cool. Kind of like what I have on my model right now. Here, I'll show you. This thing, right?
Thighs! Look at them thighs. Wait, go back up! Let me see those thighs.
You like my thigh squish? Thigh squish.
For free!
Yuna, do you have a thigh squish or no?
I don't think I do, hold on.
I don't think you do, because
I'm wearing a skirt!
I also don't think you have thigh highs.
Some feet.
Then you have like a half butt cape over there.
And chest.
Flat. You're flat.
Knees. What chest? What do you mean, gas can? I have a chest.
I'm gonna be okay. 100% transparency here. I think that Yuna has a bigger chest than me.
Oh?
Or at least it looks like it. I think it looks like it because I'm wearing armor. So the contour isn't quite there.
Did you hear that?
But what Yuna has isn't much.
Really?
But you're twins, shouldn't you be the same? One of us works out more, that's the issue.
Your chest is a mimic.
Oh, you guys want to see my sword?
Let me see.
My sword's bigger than you. Doesn't matter to me, you're both beautiful and worthy of cuddles, yes!
Yay!
Isn't that a bit personal? Listen, Yuna doesn't exercise, that's just a known fact. I had to tell her to exercise today and she didn't want it. Half the time, when she comes back, she's like, Yuki, guess what? And I'm like, let me guess. You don't want to exercise.
Hey, I have a long day. All those people I work with are crazy. The sword.
Your students?
Yes. And other
Your
people.
students are crazy?
Oh my god, why are the... Thank you for typing.
Chest is fat. Telling your twin they have a bigger chest implies they're calling them fat. Yes.
Also, Archon, thank you so much for joining the adventuring party. Welcome. I'm gonna go back and do all the... MC, thank you for joining the adventuring party. Josue Palma, thank you for joining the adventuring party. Ikjilo, thank you for joining the adventuring party. Blair, thank you so much. Notorious POG Pod. Thank you for joining the adventuring party. Whoop whoop.
Okay, listen, I have to exercise, otherwise I can't lift weapons. So... You know.
Yuki's weak.
No! You're weak. You can't even lift a longsword.
I can't. I mean, you're the one. Okay, so what
Shut up,
was
I
it
know I
that I
can't.
had to lift the other day? And Yuki was like, "I'm so weak. I can't lift this." And then there was a jar that she couldn't open. I'm so weak. Please open this for me, Yuna.
Nuh-uh, nuh-uh. What about the time that I opened a jar when I was medicated?
That was pretty damn impressive. Not gonna lie.
I was medicated, heavily medicated, and I opened up that damn jar for you. Apparently, after surgery, I had like heavy meds, right, to manage pain. Let's just say apparently I gained like stat bonuses everywhere.
I used to call a coworker a psycho for working 14 hours a day, 7 days a week, without any complaints. Now I am unemployed and they aren't. There is a fine balance between work and life. I wouldn't be able to work that much. I would go nuts, I think. Meds removed her mental blockade. You guys know how Yuki had that wisdom tooth removal a few weeks ago?
I can eat now.
He decided to play like League of Legends afterwards. And let me tell you, apparently, according to our mod, Yuki became the most invincible player. Like, all her inhibitions.
I was getting like pentakills and shit. That's what happened.
Sometimes life can be like that. Just doesn't mean that just because you don't complain, you're a better or worse worker. I think there's a fine line between like for your mental health. Like it's like kind of like taking days off of work because you need a brain break, right? Like every once in a while I'm like, oh, I'm sick, and I'm not really.
You're like mentally sick.
I'm mentally not good, and I think there is a valid reason
I can't do
to take
that.
those days off.
I wish I
You know,
could.
once in a while, not like every 2 days though.
I should probably use up my vacation hours because I have like 100 something.
Start using them. Use them for AX. Oh yeah, how is Yuki's tongue, by the way?
Okay, so update on that. My tongue is still numb. There's some taste still missing.
So
But
more of a chance
Yuna-
of you eating expired food.
But Yuna said that it may take a long while for my nerves to recover and that it's very common.
Yeah, up to a
Because they,
year
like,
apparently. Up to a year.
Hi,
Recover
Cameron.
sometimes. Hi, Cameron. Release the limiters for gaming. Yes. I like converting vacation days to cash if possible.
I can't do that!
There are some places that don't allow that. Mine actually does, but you have to tell them a month in advance.
Oh, damn. Have you done that yet?
No.
Because
hardly
I know
ever.
that you have a lot of vacation.
I have a lot, but I want to use them. I'm gonna sleep in, dang it. Also, how
Please
many of
don't.
you were thrown off
can
by
eat more
daylight savings
cartoon.
time?
Oh, I hate daylight savings time today. Man, I wanted that extra hour. But we were up at like 2, right?
Yeah,
And
and,
all of a
then
sudden
suddenly
it's
it was
like
like, it's 3 a.m. Like, what? It didn't feel like it was 3 a.m.
No. Oh, no.
I still woke up before you.
Well,
VTuber is
hopefully
just
little by
LARPing.
little... Yeah. Vtuber is LARPing changed my mind. Listen, the only difference is we're not hitting each other right now.
Yet.
This is why I stream in a separate room.
Stay still so you can eat more expired food with less damage. Yes. Actually, I don't know if you were there, Soda, but Yuki was like, I don't care if the food it has a chance to spoil. I'm gonna eat it. I just nuke it in the microwave and it's good. Like
I think
that's
that was,
that's not how it works.
Friday? Friday?
Yeah, I was so mad
No,
at you.
Wednesday. I think it was
I couldn't believe you were gonna eat that still.
I didn't want it to go to waste. It was good food.
I use my vacation time for hunting and fishing. You know what? I've actually never been hunting. What do
We've
you
been fishing.
usually hunt, Zach? I also haven't been fishing in a long time. Are you good at fishing?
I wouldn't say I'm actually good at fishing, but I can catch fish. But are they big? No. They're tiny little smelts. I think my luck is just bad with fishing. Stray Dad likes to fish a lot, though. He fishes a ton. He even has a kayak to fish in.
Yeah, Stray Dad loves fishing. He actually was like, "Hey, Yuna, why don't you go look for a job in Florida?" I was like, "What?" Like, yeah, so I can come visit you and go fishing. Like, that's the only reason. That's the only reason. Thank you for joining the adventuring party. Welcome.
Well, now you know that we don't live in Florida. But I guess if we did live in Florida, you guys would be hearing about us going to Disneyland a lot more. Disney World, my bad.
Yeah. Florida's got the alligator.
And the swamps. I like oranges, though. Sometimes, yes, in the fishing, I mostly hunt deer.
Actually, cooking something should make a lot of things safe, depending on how expired it is. Would it be okay, though? Like, would you consider microwaving it, cooking it? Because I could understand, like, putting it... What? Do with your... Me?
Why are you... why
I could
so,
understand
like...
putting it on the stove, or, like, putting it in the oven and baking it. But, like, is microwave... I don't know if it makes...
I think it counts because you're warming it up. You're cooking that shit. You can get it really, really warm. You can get it boiling. Guys, heat doesn't kill all the bacteria. Yeah, that's not how... Just don't eat anything fuzzy. The Guildmates are like, why?
They agree with me. Or that sushi that you were like, oh, it's okay, I don't need to refrigerate this. And I was like, wait, no, Yuki, I told you
it was only out for 4 hours.
I think it was out for longer than 4 hours because you didn't eat it until like after stream.
It was still good. Okay, I didn't regret a single thing. And I think it was mostly cooked right because it was eel and big crab.
Which I'm so sad. I had some of that imitation crab meat, the freezer that died.
You know what that would be really good with? Ramen. You know what would also be really good with? Rice balls.
And make rice balls.
I love rice balls! They're so good. And I also like spam and egg musubi. I'm sorry, this turned into a food stream instead of a LARPing medieval weaponry stream.
Okay, we talked about it for a good hour.
Don't worry. I can give you another fact. I love axes because you can tear away weapons and shields with them. So I do have a LARP axe, but I'm not allowed to use it. To tear away weapons.
She lives, so I guess it worked. Yeah, she's alive, just barely. You probably had to go to the bathroom. Oh, now I remember. I did LARP once, but it was a Milsim type. When I was 13 or 14, a group of us went to the river and mounted a guerrilla fight with BB guns and rules we found online. Hey, there are some with BB guns.
That counts.
That totally counts.
Yep.
Military
I'm
simulation.
Like a trash bag over here.
Actually, there's a lot of people who do airsoft military sim.
Have you done airsoft before? I think you have, right?
No.
But didn't you do like BB or something?
No.
Maybe I'm misremembering.
I think you're thinking about another friend. We did do laser tag recently.
Yeah. Oh my god, that laser tag was fun. Hopefully we get to go again. They had different mission types that you had to do for that laser tag. It was really fun.
I had like a Star Wars mission. It was really cool. We killed them. We totally did so well. They asked why you can't use the axe in the LARP.
Well, no, I can use the axe still, but I can't use certain, maneuvers. Like, I can't tear away shields with the axe haft, and I can't, like, disarm someone with it, too. Right? Because axes are really good for hooking.
Yeah.
Oh, and you also can't shield bash in the LARP.
Yeah. Axes in general are actually more versatile in their uses compared to swords. I agree with that.
I agree. That's why I have an axe. But I just haven't used it because I like the sword's reach. My axe is a little short. Unfortunately. One that I have.
My friend group wanted to go play paintball for a while. I heard paintball looks fun, but if you aren't wearing the protection, it leaves like bruises.
It's gonna hurt, yeah.
Have you guys been paintballing before? I kind of wanted to try it, but I heard it hurts. Cameron, I love you guys. Love you too. But that's what axes are good for. I know all the utility taken out of it. Got hit in the ear, it hurt. Oof. You wouldn't think being hit in the ear by a paintball would hurt so.
I think it's because, like, the impact, right? And, like, some of those guns can shoot them out pretty
fast.
Mm-hmm. They're still projectiles.
Yeah, that's true. Paintball really hurts. I played once. I had round bruises in my body for several days. Oof. Oof, friend. That sounds painful.
Do you have any fun LARP stories? Oh wait, I remembered one. So we were facing off. We were all on a ship, a flying airship, and we were getting attacked by like mini dragons. One carried Yuna off.
Yep.
Like literally what happens when that happens is like because we were on the platform signifying the ship, right? We were fighting on the ship. Basically a monster came over and yanked Yuna off of the platform. So in theory, like she was flying, quote quote, in the air.
I forgot how I got back on.
I forgot how you got back on too.
I think someone had to
mage grab
use
you.
a skill to grab me.
Yeah, I think they mage handed you.
I built an air pressure gun with my brother once and got a marshmallow on my leg. That lets
that's
bruise. Dang, that is a powerful
marshmallow
gun.
From a marshmallow.
From a marshmallow.
Yeah, yeah. And also what happened was I think myself and the paladin friend also got yanked off by birds. And we did not get mage handed because that person only had one skill left to use. So she was like, okay, I'm gonna use it on Yuna. You guys can take the fall, right? And we just stared at her like, what the fuck?
Yuna small. I only weigh 5 pounds. Let's go. I can fit in your pocket.
The mage hand in that LARP was like, you know, you can lift more than 5. But so what happened was we had to play rock paper scissors against the monster to see if it would actually like fall correctly. I think. Like after we killed it, because you know we didn't get mage handed or anything. So I succeeded, but my friend failed. So apparently I landed on my feet.
Friend landed on.
He landed on his back and had only 1 HP. Like he went from full HP to 1 HP.
Which is hilarious.
And so that was because, and he also had to he had to get on the ground and try to get up, right? Because he was knocked prone. So, because I landed on my feet, and there were still monsters on the ground. So I literally had to, use my shield to cover him while he got back up. So I was just getting wailed on. And I'm like, holy shit!
Everyone's going, pocket Yuna! Yes.
Yeah.
Yuna not having that chest weight. Excuse me!
Damn, Arthur, I love you.
Dang, the burn. It hurts.
And then, what was it? So we had to yell at, some people from the airship to jump safely down to come help us because we were just getting surrounded. Don't worry. Yuna, was pelting the flying shit with arrows, and they do extra damage.
Oh, they're talking about a Yuna plush. Actually, that would be something really cool I would love. You know those Kumo plushie?
Oh, yeah. I've seen some people making fan versions of them.
Yeah, I would love a Fumo. Actually, I know we had a poll at some point with the merch, but I think we stopped it. We stopped the merch for now because, like, the cost would be too high to ship overseas. So, like,
Yeah.
Until we can find a better solution.
On a scale of 1 to 7, how confused would people be if they stumbled in your LARP? I think pretty much a 7. Because when you see people with, like, armor
Actually,
and
no.
swords...
Totally funny thing. Because someone did stumble into the LARP one time. I remember.
What? Really?
Yes. You weren't... I think you were in the bathroom or something. Or on another thread. A thread is what we call the quest lines.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, like, I guess the owners of the land that we were LARPing on came by with some people just to kind of show them. And they were just, like, staring at us the whole time.
So would you say that was a 7?
That was definitely a 7. And we've also... You know how when they have conventions in town? And then you go to, like, Target or something in your costume?
We had to do that a couple times.
We had to do that before.
Or, like, we get, like, honks on the street. Yeah. We look really cool in our medieval armor, though, not gonna lie.
It looks cool, especially when you go as a group. Although some people would be like, for the Emperor, I'm like, wait, this is not Warhammer. It's not Warhammer. Yeah, so that I think that was the one time some normies, quote unquote, came onto the land and saw us in our gear.
We should get a Gen Con again, though.
Yeah, we need money for a while. That.
It's okay, instead of taking a plane, we can take a car.
Right.
The one with the driver's license.
So you're saying me?
Yeah, you.
I'm not driving you.
So long as I drive. On a bicycle. That's the only thing I can drive. I can drive a bicycle.
Propel your ass all the way to Gen Con then. Got some really thick thighs. Thick legs, thick thighs.
I do, actually. For those of you who don't know, I bike to work. So, it's close enough. Yuna has to take a car because it's a little far.
As you can see, this is a 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom, and if you look to the left, man, also comes with cosplayers and LARPers. You know, one thing I actually like doing is going to, I don't know if you guys do this or it's just me. I like going to the rich neighborhoods and looking at house tours.
Oh, I
did it one time, and
I haven't done that yet.
I did it once, and it's this town to the south of us. Because I was like, oh, it'd be cool to have like a guild hall here. Let's go to this really nice looking place. So I went there, and they were like, oh, welcome. Are you looking to build a house? And I was like, yeah, of course. Just looking around. And they're like, okay, what's your starting price? And I was like, no, this much. And they're like, oh, that's like the lowest price for our price. Where I'm like, shit, how expensive are these houses? And they were like $500,000. I'm like, I'm not that rich. Not that rich.
Yet.
And, obviously this is not in California or Hawaii or New York.
Or Florida. Wait, is Florida cheap?
Florida's affordable.
Maybe that's why, like, a lot of people retire there.
Yeah. Yeah, I still went around and looked, and man, I swear, they had it set up where, like, one of the dogs had a room to themselves. Like, you know how they stage the houses? Yeah.
Damn, that's impressive.
That's why you don't have a driver's license, Yuki. It's because she's a lazy bitch.
I'm a lazy bitch. Why would I need to do that when I know how to ride a horse and a bike? I call my bike my trusty steed. Because apparently, on Earth, owning a horse and using it to go places is a little frowned upon.
The twins just slide that license on over. I wouldn't trust Yuki with the car. Probably crash it. Yuna, I'm not that rich, but you are rich. No, I'm not. I'm not rich. We're poor.
Why do you think they're saying that you're rich because you own the guild hall?
I have a loan on it. I don't own it. So that's why I need the guildmates to make money.
We do.
So
we do
get
have
to
pay
questing.
Rent, so chop chop. Yuki takes the car to work and only defeats 3 pedestrians on her commute. I would call that a win.
Only defeats 3 pedestrians? Oh my god. And this is where I had to bail Yuki out from jail. Actually, when I was first learning how to drive, because, you know, we're not native. Yeah. I didn't know you had to stop for buses that are stopped. Like school buses?
Oh.
I didn't know. I had until I watched someone stop. I was like, "Oh, we're supposed to stop."
Hi, Bailey.
Hi, Bailey.
Only 3 hit. Huge improvement.
Gotta get XP somehow. Yep. Oh, let me take another drink. Be sure to hydrate, guys. Quiver lands to the car like a bayonet? Oh no. That kind of reminds me of like Mad Max. Have you guys seen the series Mad Max? Where their cars are like decked out. And it's also like a post-apocalyptic setting.
See, Arthur, in that situation I would actually use a horse. But here on Earth I can't do that, okay?
Yuki wheezing and she barely pedals into the mountain.
I know! I can't! I'm not gonna bring a bicycle. I'm gonna use a horse.
I'm just like imagining Yuki just dying as she goes up the mountain. Like, oh god, I'm almost there.
That's why we get a horse.
And imagine how buff her legs would be. She would never have to worry about leg day. Now, she would then have to do arm day forever. Otherwise, she'll be like really buff on her thighs, but have like little chicken arms.
Yuki tapes the lance to the bike and calls it jousting. I wonder if anyone's actually done that, like bicycle jousting.
Car jousting is totally something to do in Mad Max. Wait,
oh.
I feel like the car jousting is a real thing though. Or is it motorcycle jousting? I could have sworn I saw a TikTok or something.
That's what I thought too.
Of someone doing either like car or motorcycle jousting.
I only take the bike to go to places. I don't do it for exercise. I'm lazy. I'd rather be at home and exercise.
It's really funny. Like, I'm lazy. I ride the bike to work. That's because you have no choice.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome, Guildmate.
Okay, let me put it this way. I would rather bike to work and not just bike around because some people scare me.
Yeah, sometimes you can't.
I also
trust
don't want to
people
get hit
that
by
are
a
driving.
car. I also don't want to get hit by a car while I'm biking.
Yeah.
We don't really have really good bike lanes here, so I do have like a light attached to mine. I do the hand signals. You know where you raise your arm left or right to indicate you're turning? But instead of land hands, it's land thighs. Oh! But you should have the option to drive. That way, if you never refuses to drive the Anime Expo, we're flying to Anime Expo.
Actually, if we
I'm
can get
flying.
a badge.
I'm really hoping that I can get a badge. There's been some difficulties with industry badges and like general badges.
Yeah,
So
I heard the badges sell out really fast.
Mm-hmm.
They cap every year. And Anime Expo is so crowded. So crowded.
But I'll be working at a booth, so I don't have to really worry about a badge right now. But I had to figure out how to get one for Yuna.
Gotta... Don't ghost conventions, guys. How far are your bike rides? How far are they?
About 15 minutes?
Damn, that's short.
15 minutes, yeah.
I realize you we're so close.
Yeah, it's the factory. No, it's not down the street. It's the factory that's, 15 minutes by bike away. The one that we see on our commute. The one that I keep pointing out to you. And you're like, uh-huh. I'm driving.
Hinge, hi. It's okay, you overnapped. That's alright.
Naps are good. How much in Anime Expo? Anime Expo is like $100 to $150 for 4 days.
Anime conventions, do you bring Lysol? No, not Lysol, but we do bring deodorant.
Deodorant. We put on deodorant every day.
We are not stinky and we shower every day.
Yeah, Anime Expo was 4 days. But as exhibitors, I had to be there for like...
Day 0.
5, actually. We can pack up on Sunday, yeah.
So do you also go day -1 too?
No, I only go on day 0. But if the booth is bigger, I do have to go on day -1. We haven't had that big of a booth in a while. Because prices for exhibitor booths have gone up. Scaling back a bit on getting 2 booths versus 1.
Have you tried an electric bike? I tried one earlier this year.
No, I have not.
And even on boost level 1, it was a huge difference. Really?
Oh.
I've never tried.
I have not. I'm worried about, like, what happens when you run out of electricity? Does it just not work?
Well, then you have to pedal, I think.
Yeah, would it be heavier?
I think they make it out of light stuff, because even if you're not pedaling, you don't want a really heavy bike, Mine is a 35-minute drive to work all highway. Ooh. I don't think I've had long commutes. Usually my commutes are really... Yuki has had really long commutes before. Congrats on the 12K. Thank you, Hinge.
Thank you.
I'm so excited to have so many guildmates. One day we'll hit 20K. Then at 20K, Yuki will eat the fiery jelly beans.
No.
Oh, what milestone do you want? Because I don't want them to expire,
20K, fine.
Let me see when they expire.
20K. 20K, bitch. 20K. Do 20K.
Okay, guys, no pressure. We just have to hit 20K by this time next year. Before these jelly beans expire. Or else we buy new ones. I love how Yuki's not even responding.
Because I'm just, like, trying to think of a way to get out of it. I'll be fucking honest, I don't want to eat them. I saw, like, the description on the back. It's like, Reaper, Pepper, Sriracha. There's a bunch of really nasty ones on there. But waiting for the beans to expire is the point. Oh, that's true. Maybe they would be less...
Less potent, do you think?
It'd be less potent.
Are y'all dating? Do you usually have sisters date?
I would never in my life date Yuna, man. That'd be so gross. That's like... Wincest. Blech.
We're not playing
the
game.
game. But yeah, we're not a game. We're just Vtubers.
So good flavors. Yeah, actually, let me read the flavors.
Oh god, please.
I just sniffed the package. It doesn't smell fiery to me. But they have sriracha flavored, and that's doable. You've had sriracha before. jalapeno. I like jalapenos. Cayenne pepper, habanero, and Carolina Reaper.
I don't like. No, the last one. No, not the last one. Last one. Ugh.
I think I would like it over Bean Boozled. No.
That's true.
Tomboy said get Bean Boozled. Oh no. I would die.
It's okay, Anna. And also, we did Bean Boozled twice.
And it was horrible. I thought I was going to... It was so nasty. Have you guys tried the Bean Boozled challenge? Because last time we did it, it was horrible. I think we even had people who, like, donated to have us eat more jelly beans.
No! Man, I know that you're probably gonna do it again, though. That whole, like, donate to eat more jelly beans. I'm gonna probably rage at you.
For good cause.
For good cause, my ass!
I had the Harry
With
Potter
our
ones.
stomachs!
I had the Harry Potter ones. That was gross, I bet. Were there even any good jelly beans in that one? Sriracha one is nothing spicy. See, I feel like I could tolerate sriracha. Jalapeno isn't bad.
You can tolerate sriracha, or that I can tolerate sriracha?
I can tolerate sriracha. I don't know about you. You die at
Did you almost... Wait, did you just say I don't care about you? Because that's pretty accurate, too.
Sorry.
God damn, Yuna. I knew you were about to say that. Like, I don't care about you. I heard it. I don't know. Come on.
Joke's on you. They don't sell jelly beans where I'm from. Lucky. I don't have to deal with that. Yeah, Carolina Reaper. That would be really spicy. Do the nasty beans get more nasty or less nasty? I bet more nasty if that was even possible. Listen, of the Bean Boozled, the two worst were the pear and the garbage. Oh,
The pear were fine.
The butterscotch and the vomit.
I think the vomit one was
The vomit
horrible.
was... I don't know how they made those jelly beans nasty. There was
also
one
the
that
cat
was like
food. Dog
dirty,
food one?
dirty dishes or dirty laundry. That tasted
can't get
exactly
that
like
one.
freaking bar soap. It was nasty.
The vomit one was horrendous.
Ugh. My stomach is even churning thinking about those flavors. The sardine flavor, I just ran for the bathroom to wash my mouth out. I don't blame you. Whoa. I ate all the flavors and enjoyed them. Zach,
Why?
how can you?
Why? Why would you do that to yourself?
2 negatives make a positive, so I do think the nasty beans would be delicious while expired.
No!
Is that how it works?
I don't think that's how it works.
Imagine being a taste tester for those jelly beans. I don't know, Dumpling. You should give Jelly Belly a phone call and see if you can get a job there.
Yeah, and then
test
tell us how it is.
The Bean Boozled jelly beans. Yep, tastes like puke.
I think we still have them, don't we?
I threw them away.
Wait, thank God.
I threw them away. They were actually no shit. I still have them. When did they
No!
expire?
Oh, you got rid of them, friendo.
I have good news and bad news. Want to hear it? Which one do you want to hear first?
How about none?
Okay, I'm gonna give you the good
How about we
news.
forget it? Fine, good news.
No, I'm gonna give you the bad news. Bad news. No, I'll give you the good news. Good news.
Make up your mind!
Good news. They expire this year. Bad news. It expires in April.
Nope, fuck that. No, do not even think about it, Yuna. I know what you're thinking. Fuck you. We're not doing it for
What
the
am I
anniversary
thinking?
stream. Anniversary stream. I fucking knew it, you bitch!
Hey, we had to plan next week. So beans like now?
No,
I think Yuki would die.
I haven't eaten my fucking dinner yet.
She would not be able to eat dinner if she ate those.
Yes. I would actually like to eat food.
How about for our anniversary, Guildmates? Would you like to see that? Hold on. Temple.
No. Yuna, please.
We have our anniversary on March 30th. It's still not April 2nd.
Yuna, please.
Who voted no? Did you vote no, Yuki?
I voted no. Fuck that. I'm also gonna go with my other cat and vote no.
What if you ate 10 beans at a time? Maybe the mixed players will dilute each other. No! It definitely wouldn't, because knowing our luck, we would get mostly the nasty jelly bean. Wouldn't it be more on brand to eat them after they're expired? Dude, they already taste expired already, and that was when they were fresh.
I don't think them being expired didn't really change, like, you know, how nasty they're gonna be. They could be, I think it's gonna be still nasty.
If I recall, wait, hold on, let me look at the flavors.
No. You don't need to remind me. I don't need the PTSD memories coming. Yuna.
Okay, so the nasty flavors are liver and onions.
Nope.
Old bandage. Ooh.
Yeah.
Rotten egg.
Gross.
The toothpaste one was one I was willing to eat.
The toothpaste one was great.
Barf? I think that was the one where I threw up.
That was horrible.
Ink bug. Booger. Dirty dishwater. Stinky socks.
You can eat them now because your taste is diluted. You can just take it easier.
And dead fish.
You're right, tomboy. You're right. You're not wrong. I can't taste in half of my tongue right now.
So what you're saying is you're willing to eat one now, right?
Not now. Like, maybe anniversary? Give me money, guys.
You can't extort them.
Listen. You said it's for a good cause, right?
Because I mean, just for entertainment.
Then there is no... Okay. How about on the anniversary stream, if we set donation goals to eat jelly bellies? The nasty shit. How about that?
We could consider, yes. I mean, we have next week is our planning stream to plan for our anniversary around a week from now. So we can do that. Also, thank you for joining the adventure party. Welcome.
Yeah, then let's do it.
Cindy, hello. You can do it. We believe in you. Just drink hot coffee right before the bean challenge. Yeah, lots of hot coffee.
What does hot coffee do?
I think like strong smell, strong taste. Sorry, strong taste. So might kind of help take the edge off the nastier jelly.
I'm just kind of looking at them and being like, would it really?
Can I ask you something? As long as it's appropriate. Jelly Belly actually does make some good flavors outside the torture beans. But yeah, they do, because like they're actually a decent jelly bean company.
I love jelly beans.
I actually prefer like citrus flavors, believe it or not.
I do too. Do they have like a citrus flavored batch of jelly beans? That'd be good.
Like lemon, orange, lime. Burn your tongue on the hot coffee, then you can't taste for weeks. Wait! I want to be able to taste food afterwards. Imagine if one of the beans is those British bean flavored. Wait, what is British bean flavored though, Dumpling? I need to know. Oh, do you know I saw someone doing the just no flavor.
Oh, did you know that Yuna doesn't like refried beans?
That is so
what?
random.
We had Taco Bell. We had Taco Bell recently, right?
Yeah, I don't like refried beans.
You don't like... There was refried beans on the nachos and she didn't want them, so I have nachos in the fridge waiting for me. British beans, toast, and gravy. I like chili on toast.
Ash the British eating beans on toast. Actually, Yuki sometimes eats toast.
I eat chili on toast. There's a difference.
You know
like the Hormel chili or like the wolf chili?
Oh yeah. You know the beans in places beans should not be pictures? Those are cursed.
And you know what I do with the chili? I put like taco cheese on them.
Oh, that's pretty nice. Truth or dare?
Truth. The truth.
Truth. Beans in the PC. Beans in piano. Oh no. That's actually horrible. That kind of reminds me of that meme going around with mom's spaghetti in someone's wallet. They have spaghetti. The bean Furby is the most cursed thing I've ever seen. Just from the sound of it, it sounds pretty dang
I have
cursed.
no words.
You better have a bucket with you at all times. I mean, to be fair, when we last did the Bean Boozle challenge, we did kind of grab the trash cans just in case.
Yeah, let's just say I may have spit out the vomit one. I tried.
I'm from Wisconsin. We eat just about anything. Hey, doesn't Wisconsin make those cheese curds? Those are really tasty.
Have you ever lied to your mother about something important? I think we have.
I lied to her about my report card.
You know, I've done that too.
Also, Bailey, could you stop spamming hi? We said hi to you.
There's a delay. There's a delay.
Sorry.
There's a time delay, guys. But who hasn't lied about the report card? We all done that. See? Pretty common. Have you tried to use each other's report cards to fool your parents? Okay, the issue about that is I did not get good grades when I was young. I did not get good grades as a young kiddo, and if Yuna tried to use mine, she would be in trouble.
Actually, there was a teacher who accused us of copying our homework from each other, which was not true.
Because we had different
scores. How come you guys get good grades on your homework, but you fail your test? He's like, are you cheating? And I'm like, no, because we do our homework in separate rooms.
Like,
I think even Mama Estrella. Even Mama Estrella was upset. Not at us, but at the teacher who thought we were cheating.
Was it the math class that we failed?
Yes.
I think the funny thing is...
I didn't like that teacher.
The funny thing is, didn't we retake that class with another teacher we passed?
Yes. It was just the teacher.
Yeah, it was just the teacher. We didn't teach us correctly.
Yes, we do make cheese curds and they're awesome. They're so good. I would much rather fake watching porn than my parents see my report card online. Ooh. Well, don't they have report cards available online now? I remember swapping places for first period and had a volleyball skills test in place of my brother. I did better for him than I did for myself. No.
And I take a ball to the face for my trouble. I don't think we've done that.
I was so at volleyball. I hated serving because I could never get the stupid volleyball over the net.
I could.
I just don't have the arm power, I guess.
Okay, let me rephrase that. I could get it over, but will it go to the place that it needs to be? No.
You never swapped places?
We swapped places for fun for like 5 minutes.
In science class, we did. I took a quiz for you. Remember?
You did?
Yeah. It was the science class where, the husband and the wife were married.
Oh.
They had Snake in their classroom.
Huh.
That class. Yeah, remember we swapped. We were in the same class, but we swapped chairs. So we were at different table clusters. And there was a freaking pop quiz that day. Thankfully, I did well. I don't know. I can't remember you scored well for me.
I don't remember either. We are from the United States.
But I don't think we've swapped places before. I have accidentally not gone to a math class before, and Yuki freaking ruined it for me.
I didn't know!
Like, I misread my schedule, and I went to the wrong class. I went to the class that was supposed to be afterwards, and I guess Yuki was in the same class as me, in the correct class, and the teacher was like, "Hey, Yuki, where's Yuna?" And Yuki was like, "I don't know. She was supposed to be here." And then I got called out by the stupid teacher. I was like, "Damn it, Yuki, you're supposed to cover for me." I didn't like her anyways. I did not like her.
I didn't like her either. I went to class one day and my teacher came up to me saying, "Now I know who you are," kind of scarily, but that was after my brother had a date with her daughter. No! Oh. You got casualtied!
Oh no, Dumpling, that's horrible. Actually, I know Yuki had talked about that story where I had gone to take a class before her. It was some class taught by a really neat professor.
Greek.
And I had recommended Yuki, like, "Hey, you should take this class, it's really easy." And then when Yuki showed up for class, the teacher pulled her outside. I was like, "What are you doing here?"
I thought I passed you!
I passed you. You don't have to take this class. Again. It's like, "Oh, well,
Sir, we're twins.
Sir, I have a twin sister."
Yeah.
And she was in your class last semester. And then he was like, "Oh." But was he not a really cool professor?
No, he was great. I loved the class.
Yeah. See, I told you.
I am also very, guilty of doodling a lot, Hinge, so I do not blame you.
Yeah,
Like, even in meetings, I still doodle.
So that math teacher that I didn't like, yeah, she got mad because I would doodle in class. They don't pay attention. I hate math!
Oh, I hate math so much. Which Mama Estrella was really upset at, because she's like, "You guys should love math. Math is great." I'm like, "No, it's not! Knowing math doesn't mean you're smart." She wanted us to know math because math, was like the gateway to like higher paying professions kind of thing.
Yeah, she wanted us to be doctors. Not
Many doctors use math.
We use math, but probably not.
I thought they would use like science or biology.
Yeah. As a varsity football player, I can barely serve a volleyball 2 inches away from me.
Yay!
Thank God, I don't feel nearly as stupid.
Yeah, we're vindicated.
I hate volleyball. I'm not good at it.
What was it? What units did you like in gym though? Did you like the oh, I like the soccer unit and the skating unit.
Dodgeball. Let's go.
Dodgeball.
And hockey. We played hockey.
I remember people running into the bleachers.
I remember people were stupid. They ran to the...
Someone lost a tooth that way.
Oh my God. There was a game that we played in middle school. Do you remember? Civil War, where we dragged people across... It was really dangerous. We We would drag people across the gym.
Was it Dodgeball Civil War?
No. It was just regular Civil War. It's like literally you have like 3 people in the middle. They're the taggers, and then you all take turns running across the gym and trying not to get caught. Every time you get tagged, if you got tagged, you would have to sit down. In order to get back in the game, someone had to drag you from the spot you were at back to the finish line. People got their teeth knocked out. You remember that?
I think so.
Because people would like keep running into other people because you were sitting on the ground.
Yeah.
I thankfully never liked that game, but yeah.
I just sit down on the side. Like I got. Nope. You don't have to rescue me.
Yeah, don't come for me. Bye.
Oh, have you guys played like basketball dodgeball? Where like you can choose to aim for the backboards of the basketball hoops in the gym, and if you get a basket, the whole team comes back. There was this one instance we were playing at recess, and I was the only one left on the team.
I was on the opposite
and they're
team.
like, huh?
I was on the opposite team.
I think you
remember
were.
that?
I think you were. And you're like, oh no, Yuki! Yuki can throw, but she can't aim!
She can catch, but she can't aim.
So, lo and behold, I threw it. It came up just a little bit short.
Just a tad short. It would have made it. And then they
It would have made it. I know everyone was like, holy shit!
It was so close.
Yeah, but I did catch quite a few balls. But I was the last one in my team. I'm like, well, fuck. I'm not confident enough to, like, throw it at someone right now. Because all the good players were left on Yuna's team. And Yuna was hiding behind some of the good players, so I couldn't hit her. So I guess I'm gonna have to try and, like, you know, get a basket. It did not work out for me.
A kid in my high school threw the ball so hard in dodgeball, the darn thing popped. Oh, shit. That would scare me. That would sound almost like a gunshot. I remember in elementary school, we did play dodgeball too, right? There's this kid who had such a hard throw, like insane. I think he played baseball because it was a really instant. It hurt. I got hit by it. But
I remember we played dodgeball for all but like 2 minutes using light medicine balls. Oh no! Horse at the half-court line is a classic one. I do remember that.
we had squishy balls, like almost like Nerf balls. Such a like soft. And then I remember there was this one gym teacher. We also did dodgeballs, but they were like fluffy balls. Like
They did not.
They did not travel very far. Yuki didn't get her anime moment. No. You don't count on Yuki for the anime moment during dodgeball.
Unless they're medicated.
We played horse at the half-court line. Oh, cool. I remember we used to play, what was it called? Around the World? So you would have, like, spots at the basket, and you'd race to see who would finish.
I was a weird kid that tried, too hard in gym class. It's fine. We use NCAA certified basketballs, damn.
Oh, no. We just had generic basketballs. Our basketballs were always kind of run down, actually. So why? I think we abused them.
I would do the same thing, so I'd take the throw, then sidearm whip it at someone.
Oh, yeah, like the fake throw. It was always the guys who did it. The girls would always huddle in the corner and hide. But little did they know they were just easy targets, right? For me, it's like I would just purposely go to one end of the gym and yell at everyone to stay away from me. I didn't want them near me because, you know, they would be so stupid. They would dodge and then, you know, it'd hit me or something. I didn't want anyone near me.
So, I also did that, but I also, like, if I had the chance to catch something really easy, I would.
I'd like to get the balls that roll.
I was a ball catcher. I was not really a ball thrower that much. Because again, like I said, my aim is really horrible.
Actually, speaking of yelling, get away from me. Do you know the trick, guys? Do you know the trick to get people to make a path for you when you're in a crowded area? Yuki, do you know what I do?
Do you say I need to poo and then run?
No, I don't yell that. I've actually done this, Yuki. I don't know if you remember at Gen Con, I've screamed before, and at AX in the MA North. Do you remember?
I'm a staff. Get out of my way.
No, I screamed, I have hot coffee! I will spill it on you! Get out of my way! Hot coffee! Hot coffee! Coming through!
Did you actually have like a container?
No, I had no coffee on me.
Oh, that makes no sense, Yuna! I don't remember any of that.
People moved. I had hot coffee in my hands.
No, you didn't. You said you didn't have any like
I know,
containers.
but that's
You
what
were
they
lying.
think.
You were lying.
They thought I had coffee, so I screamed that I had hot coffee.
Oh my god.
It worked. Yeah, no one actually looks to see if you had the hot coffee. I just threatened to spill it on them.
Yuna, I don't know you.
Also, Moistro, hello. Yell, you have some contagious disease. I think I would be kicked out of the convention.
I think you would be kicked out, yes.
Each 100, exactly.
Also, it's already 11.
Oh shit, how did that happen?
We just had too much fun talking.
Yes, so. Alright, Guildmates, I think this is where we're gonna end it for today, but we will have another chatting stream a week from now. We're going to be planning our anniversary stream with you guys, so come with your suggestions for us to do things to do on March 30th. That will be our 2-year anniversary stream, and we'd be happy if you guys were able to show up.
And thanks for giving us 12k guildmates to cram into the guild hall before our anniversary.
Yes, thank you. Let me see if we can find someone to raid. Oh, why don't you tell them about the streams that we have coming up?
Sure. Okay, the streams that we have coming up are... Tuesday, I'm going to be playing Unicorn Overlord. I'm very excited because I hear good things about this. This is Vanillaware's latest game. Wednesday, we're playing Manic Mechanics with Blaze and Sky Shimryu, a pair of sisters from EM Project. And then Friday, we're playing Helldivers 2, War Democracy! And then Sunday, we will be talking about our anniversary plans. And hopefully they do not involve too much pain.
Let me check something here.
Congrats on 12k meat shields.
Well,
Pretty
okay.
accurate. Gonna have to widen out the basement, or maybe let some of us out into the basement and into the attic.
Yes. Let's do on a raid. Let's do... You know what? Let's do, Okay. Days Connect.
Okay.
Cool. I will type in the message since our bot
Because
isn't
the bot,
working.
yeah.
Stupid bot. We got it working for like 2 seconds and then it dies again.
Your profile pic is so cool, thank you. I really tried, Yuki, but me and the 18% are weak to protect you from the beans. Yeah,
I can't believe more than one person tried to protect Yuki.
Why wouldn't they protect me? I'm great.
You don't need protection.
That's right. I protect you! Ah!
Protect who? Me or the Guildmates?
The Guildmates, not you. You can, suffer.
The bot really needs magnetized. I agree. The bot needs to be, like, in the time. Did I do a Riz? Go ahead and Riz before we leave. Go ahead. Let's see it. See your Riz.
Eats all the beans so we don't have to.
There you go, Yuki.
You know, I can accept that. Good job, Dumpling. I'll take that.
The bot. I'm tired, Chief. Hey, we don't abuse the bot that much. I don't know why it doesn't work. Like, I keep getting it to work for 2 seconds. It doesn't work. Bot is moody, yeah. Why? I even tried logging in and out. Bot's moldy. I mean, it is probably moldy. Because the GMs don't feed the bot properly. What does the bot need to... I don't even know. Have you ever told it a good job? Bot doesn't need compliments.
Hey there, Riz. Wanna go on a date? Oh, this guildmate is trying hard.
Just insert the Riz.
Okay. Is the raid set up, by the way? You must be a
powerhouse because you light up my world. There we go. That's a Riz. I would sell for a hug. Hugs are good. Alright, Guildmates, we gotta go. But thank you for hanging out with us.
I'm hungry.
Yuki is hungry, apparently. So, thanks for hanging out with us. We will smack the bot later. We're raiding Rie. We'll see you again on Tuesday for some Unicorn Overlord.
Yay!
See you guys later.
So excited.
What do you want to end with?
Yeah, see you next adventure.
Right. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. See you next adventure.
Next adventure. Bye.